All right. Today it's going to be a bit special because my both of my kids are home. My wife isn't, so it's going to be loud in the background. Hey, Georg, thank you very much for the subscription, man. Much appreciated. Next one will be a number 6 to your name. Crazy. Hey, Sharsa. Hey, Yatsuki. How's it going? Yeah, like I said, my kids are home. It's going to be loud. Oh, snap, Georg. Hey, Janae. How are you? Baby Mr. Fridays, yeah. Well, it's okay. Hey, boss, how's it going? So you're gonna hear my daughter make a lot of noises in the background. She's home and very talkative today. So prepare. Prepare to be interrupted. So this is where I took the troll, just detailing a little bit. Oh, your birthday was on Friday? Well, happy birthday. Belated, right? You'll have, I hope you had a great birthday. I hope it was filled with cake and love. All right, without further ado, let's start the countdown. And my daughter's gonna make noises in the background. And I'm potentially gonna have to tell her to be quiet occasionally. So I was thinking of like color scheme. I want to make him like feel cold, like his skin. He obviously gonna need to be alive, right? But I wanted to make him come across as granite, you know. Um, I'll find a um, I'll try to find it. Let's see some good reference just to show. Well, I'm not gonna have time to do proper researching, but something in the lines of that. That's gonna kind of what I'm gonna try to go for. This cold rock with some moss on it. So that's gonna be the direction approximately. But Bjorn, thank you very much for the support. I've said this before, but I'm really appreciated too. It's really, I'm always floored and humbled by it. It's fascinating and surreal all at the same time. Hey, Concept Sam. Yeah, it it was okay. It was okay. I had a discussion with a friend that I didn't like the outcome of, and it kind of colored the whole weekend. Um, so I'm not sure how to proceed with it, but I don't know. It took me a bit with surprise. It's like the sensation is like from a um, if you have a bad dream and the dream world lingers in your wake world, you know how it can be colored by the experience, right? And it lingers in my mind. It's annoying. A bit taken aback of it. I don't know. It'll solve itself with time. But yeah. Hey, Hans, how's it going? Concept Sam, yeah, absolutely. One of those. It's like a taste in my mind that doesn't go away. Still there, you know. It's really annoying. But I am in good confidence that it'll pass. I can't just dwell on it, you know. I gotta let it go back in the back of the head, disappear from conscious recall. I think it'll be good. Hey, Quentin Kilrathi, how's it going? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, what I wanted to talk about is a really interesting thing, and a show I really appreciate. I don't know if you guys seen it, but it's a TV show called Shark Tank, and the Shark Tank TV show is about entrepreneurs meeting um, these sharks, these really rich business people, right? And they are offering um, deals to the entrepreneurs that walk up into the Shark Tank, right? Uh, and um, and uh, and you can argue with them like about the percentage and the deals and so on, and you can lose share in your company versus their their grace. You know, they'll help you make even more money. Blah blah blah. It's purely like a capital TV show, right? And and I find it so fascinating. Like when I see that TV show, like I wanna make a company because in a way it seems so easy to make a lot of money, right? But that's also what you know. There gotta be people that fail in order for there to be people that make it, right? Not everyone will be able to make it. Hence, um, you know, everyone can't be rich, you know, which is an interesting idea of itself. But yeah, but the idea, what I love listening to when looking at that show is like the amount of people who are driven, the amount of people who have a plan, and how they've tried to execute it, and it's definitely a trap. Well, I mean, if you got a great idea, great execution of it, and they give you a great deal, then yeah, you'll do even better. But for me, that is a reminder of skill versus idea. Uh, I'll try to explain it what I mean about it is I think it's reflected in our industry as well, art industry, and it's more not so much about doesn't show so much of what I like the artistic skill itself, right? Because much like the meetings in those Shark Tanks, they show product. The product itself, generally generally is quite high. It's not the uh, like homemade uh, crap. It's probably like produced well, and they had to follow through. Um, 1 second. And so that's not like the case of being a like shitty produced product, right? So much in our industry, if you're a beginner, you're clearly a beginner, and it's not so much about how well you've made your design or concept, but when you're already working in the industry and you're already having clients, right? You are already at a higher level, right? You're not like the hobbyist anymore. I'm getting to the point, right? I gotta put down the base. Um, and what's interesting with seeing those Shark Tanks is that there's always a higher layer of people doing the right moves. They're driven enough. They they are smart enough to make the correct decisions, right? And then there's a lot of people who are really successful in what they're doing, right? And they are working hard and they're making a living, but they are not that perfect combination of things, which I find so fascinating. Like as an artist, and to some degree businessman, right? Because we are businessmen as well, or business people as well, because of the fact that we're selling art. We are freelancers, most of us, and in that way, it's relative, right? It's not one-to-one comparison to entrepreneurs doing business, but we're also trying to sell and distribute the product in a way, like our art or ourselves as being a product. And it's so fascinating to look at and listen to like how people go about doing business, right? How they go about selling and being aware of their shortcomings and limitations, or them trying to prove it to these sharks that they are worthy to be picked up by some massive shark, right? Well, you could do the parallel to, say, you're a concept artist and you want to be hired by a massive company. Like, how do you prove it to them that you are worthy, that they'll get something back in return, that you're not just losing money? you know, you can definitely extrapolate a lot of it to an artist and not just a company. So in that way, like listening in on what they're talking about, like how they're arguing their points and arguing their cases and presenting their project. It's quite fascinating to listen in and realize where, for example, some people, they absolutely crash and burn on the pitch phase, right? They have to pitch to the sharks at the beginning of each round, right? They're presenting the project. They're trying to um, convince the sharks to invest in them, right? And it's really really interesting to listen to. And for me, I always, when I listen to these kind of things, I love two strip. Why do I love two strip? Does it simplify the palette? Is that why I love it? It's crazy. Every time two strip, like, yeah, two strip. But it's too basic, two strip. Anyways, it's so cool to see it, and you can learn things from it. How some people are like making the wrong moves and overselling, or you as an artist, like or a person on the internet, how your presence is. If you want to try to get hired, are you underselling yourself? Are you chasing a bad idea, a bad presentation? You know, it's really, for me, really fascinating, and I always learn a lot watching these people either have success or burn, crash and burn. Um, and in a way, you'd go, okay, I would never, like in your mind, you think I would never make that move or say that thing that they just did. Um, a- and I'm quite sure it's you can learn from it. 1 second, I'll be right back. All right, back. My daughter wandered away. Um, Apprentice, yeah, to some degree. It is a little bit like Apprentice. I saw Apprentice kind of season one, season two. I don't know what it looks like now, so uh, I didn't I don't know what it looks like now, so I don't know. Uh, but yeah, what how it was, yeah, it's similar. I mean, they need to sell a product more directly, right? And the issues what they have to sell that product or do that project that they're asked to do in The Apprentice. While on the Shark Tank, they don't actually, they have had to prove it already when they're there. It's not that they send people away who are just starting, like they're not even selling products yet. And that's also, like, for example, a great uh, comparison to, let's say, a beginning artist. It's like, why would you get picked up by Naughty Dog if you're still a student? Like you're not even selling any art yet, or all these things. It's really, a lot of parallels. So in that sense, you can you can find information for yourself in a lot of things. The problem with a lot of that, though, is that it's not one to one, so you can't steal it, for work in that sense. But you can definitely, you can start thinking about um, things, right, and use it to your advantage, ideally. One thing on this concept now, I feel I gotta maybe try to tweak is the sense of scale. Like, we see all the ellipses at eye level. I'm thinking, should I? have to try to kind of squish him in a bit, flip the ellipsis a little bit, so we're looking up at him. Because I don't want him to come across as same size, right? I most likely would have probably need to redraw him so that the ellipses are all correct. Because now, even though with these tweaks, we're still we're at eye level. But I think it's okay. I think I can get away with some of it. So let's see. I think it's for the better. Yeah. Hey, Amir, how's it going? But yeah, it's I mean, the TV show itself is pretty, you know, it's it is what it is. It's not an amazing TV show by any stretch of the imagination, and it's quite centered around money. But like what I said, it's you can extrapolate the information, and you can kind of get the better business idea for as an artist, you know, trying to sell your art, and how would you approach it, and how would you portray yourself, and how would you pitch yourself, you know, it's all these small things that's related to business. Hey, Amir, I'm good. I'm pretty okay. It's one of those, you know, I explained already on the stream, but I had a kind of a not so interesting talk with a friend that left a taste all weekend. It is what it is, right? And also my kids are home, so luckily they haven't been too noisy in the background, but they will be at some point, I'm quite sure. Just as a FYI for you guys. And you should probably hear, I don't know if you do hear it, but like TV in the background. I kind of like that to some degree. More. I think I need to pull down the blue here in the highlights. Not sure. Two strip. Oh, how I love you, two strip. No. No. Hey, Goblin Enthusiast, how's it going? Hey, Ice Die. Amir, no, he's not. He's not drawing with me anymore. Is it really Captain Boss? Yeah, my apologies. I was experiencing bad internet here. Eyes die. No, it's okay, but you can't shake it. You know, it's like I explained. It's like a dream. You know, you have a bad dream, and it colors the day after when you wake up. It's the same kind of thing. Well, it's gonna pass. Eyes die. Yeah, loot files are they're the bee's knees. Oh, really, Captain Boss? Oh no. Yeah, it could have. It could have. I mean, usually if it's just my boy, it's easily to manage. But like some of you know, my daughter has a disability and she doesn't play nice. Um, in the sense, play well, rather. Play nice sounds like she doesn't know. You know, she's aggressive, but she doesn't play well. Um, so it's hard to do, hard to maintain. Hugo, my son, answered the phone, screamed before he even picked up the phone. He didn't answer the phone. He screamed in the phone before even answering. It's great. Oh, nice, Ice Die. Enjoy the sofa. Killer move. Goblin enthusiast. Yeah, it's cool, man. Welcome. Welcome back. I'm glad to see you here. Let's see, we got 5 minutes. I think a cleanup is in order. And then after the cleanup, tomorrow, I'm gonna detail. And I think that'll be it for the warm-ups on him. I think the rest will just be noodling, you know, like it's not that much fun to look at noodling for half an hour. Uh, the statistics have proven it over the years of streaming that like noodling um, streams where I'm just sitting and detailing when it's the same subject is decreasing in hits. So I'm not gonna be streaming that much details anymore. Like people don't click if it's the same thumbnail. You know, if there's no major differences. You know, so I'm gonna do a little bit of a detailed pass tomorrow, but that's gonna be it for the troll. I will be doing go back to dark fantasy on the streams. Those are lots of fun, and we'll I'll update you guys with the troll though how it goes on social media. And if I will do an extra stream where I sit for a longer period of time, like a few hours, I'm gonna um, stream it, of course. So I'm back. So my son ran off to football practice now. Busy day today. Kids home, wife not home, juggling act. Tomorrow should be a little bit less chaotic because the kids have a school break today, this whole week. So it's not the best timing. Concept Sam. Yeah. Keep an ear out. I don't know if it's such a fantastic move to keep the kids home when it's a holiday and or school's out and work, but I can't take vacation yet. So. And my wife is this week is the end of a project, so she's like on the last week. It's great timing. Goblin enthusiast, yeah, it's good stuff, right? So now the kids are just going to be lounging, having taken it easy. I think my son is going to friends and so on. You know, they're all out on vacation. So Matilda, vänta lite, okay? 1 second. What time is up? 1 second, I'm gonna help my daughter. I'll be right back. So it was a very fragmented warm up today. I didn't have a lot of time, but at least we got some colors on him, moving in the right direction. I'd say I'm gonna do the black background off stream, so that when we do stream tomorrow, we can do some detail, some slight enhancements, and that's gonna be it for the stream of him. Like I said. Yeah, exactly. We can choose the new dark fantasy characters, right? So I'm going to be asking for a new topic from you guys. Thanks, Goblin Enthusiast. I think it'll be cool. I think it'll be cool in the end. This juggling act, right? This is like a crazy man. We're just running around. So let's see who we can rate. Can we give maybe Max Greg some love? I don't know. Just add on. I have no idea. Is anyone doing anything interesting art related? Slim Pickens. There's mine. Shoo-hoo. Let's see. Okay, Christopher Kent is still painting on that one. Not very interesting anymore. Like I said, if it's still the same ongoing project, it tends to people tend not to click if it's the same. Come on. Someone interesting. Nothing. Okay, let's raid Max. He usually has a chill stream. All right. Thanks everyone for coming. Have a fantastic day. Good night. See you guys tomorrow morning, where I will be detailing the troll for half an hour. All right. Have a good one, everyone. See you guys tomorrow. Toodles.